Syracuse will kick off and will be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Virginia Tech's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need...
It's a seam wide open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Walters. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And that's your number for first down.
Motion from the wideout. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Balls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Pocket breaking down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Orange will have to play. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Newton. It's complete. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
That's a really good-looking run there. You think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last one. That was nice.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag is fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to get it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. No play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. We're about to get another look at this rookie offense. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It's a draw. Creates a little space. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week, guys. They've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this number, if they change it all moving forward. But David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
Not much room. They pick up a 2 down to the 28. And the Hokies in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that top hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Rides the back on the option to give. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Takes the easy completion. Makes his man miss. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Here he goes breaking the pocket. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Makes the catch at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They go to the draw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and a array of possibilities here. They'll try to run for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Newton. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it along the sideline. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. To finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
20, Syracuse, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Power football with the run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Newton. Parks it out of the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. They jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. And to get rid of it quickly.
When you see them there taking a shot, I think the thought process is that we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get to 1 one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
In the backfield, it's White.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Just keeps slinging it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Syracuse. It's a much-needed line from this offense. They're trying to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Pick up the gain of man and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That's caught. It's Walters. He's going to come up about 5 yards short on the line to gain. And the Hokies decide to pull it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Holding higher complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've already punted 4 times in they don't pick up the first down here. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Back to throw, it's Newton. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Hokies! And once he got away from the lead end, no shot at catching it.
Number 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after.
Calling for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and a little apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Arkansas. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Looking for a big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers.
Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up the shot play, and they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. Fights off the defender. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
But we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. Down to 2 minutes before half, they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They bring the punter onto the field now. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense in hurry up mode. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Caught over the middle, it's Wiggins. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Hunt is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hokies line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They'll try to snap it quickly. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
27.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin at our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Complete to start this drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's White. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. And this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Time and change now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Payne. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Man, what a career with that carry. He's now over 4,000 yards.
And he's made this coaching staff look really smart, David, throughout his career, hasn't he? Defenses week in, week out, they load the box and try to stop this guy. They're never able to get it done. 4,000 is a ton.
That's crazy, and I like what you said, week in, week out. You know what else you got to have? You got to have some durability, and he's been tough in the lineup almost every single week. You hand the football, you get the production. That's how you get the 4,000 yards rushing.
They'll go with a direct snap. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they almost had a connection on the long pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. Oh, they're after him! Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Pulls it in. It's Wiggins. There we go. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Sends it back in motion. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Handoff from the gun. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Chiefs. And the comeback is on.
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on, hats, creating a run for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. TCU has just had no answers today. They are getting barbecued right now. This team simply does not look prepared, and at this level, it can't happen. They're trailing by 14 to Baylor. We'll keep you updated.
Turning it on! They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Hokies are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Payne. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chain. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's White. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, down the throw. Gets rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Bringing the heat. Just threw that one to avoid disaster. Syracuse will send out the punt team. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Hokies come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Payne. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. You've got to be more aggressive, with more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
It'll be a draw. Sweet cut there. They bring him down, but not before he... A pickup. Down.
And this is so frustrating late in the game when you got to get the football back and you can't stop them. My goodness, this drive's been going play after play after play. This defense has got to find a way to blow up, make something happen, get a stop, and get the football back.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and lead the clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. So on 4th down, he will force a field goal kicker in a huge spot. The official says no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the minute. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up running it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much for the punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hokies want to move quickly.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose. And third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Payne. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. We're in a really good spot now.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turn. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wiggins. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. We bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup to 5 to the 32. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Runs through the tackle. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Defense calls a timeout to put together his strategy. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. With the catch, it's Payne. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Right on the money. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out